Welcome everybody. Today we're going to be finishing this razor right here. My last sharpening video, you guys saw me finishing the bevel set, and then we went ahead and then did the mid-range work on this here chunk of Tsushima black. Right, and that's the last video. So you haven't seen it, want to see how this bad boy performs, check it out. Video on that stone coming up, doing a kitchen knife. So awesome stone, but you're not here for that one. You're here for the Aiwatani, and this one is a little bit smaller, but it's just like the perfect size. Guys, is over an inch. It's about 1.25 inches. I just put some cashew on it. Super smooth lines, and is a little bit less than. So here's a DMT 325. These are about 3x8, and so it's wider than 3 inches, and about, I'll say like 6 inches. Let's see my measurements there. Sorry, I don't have a tape measure with me right now. So let's get the water rolling so you guys can see her on the water. Or should I say wet? Look at those lines, man. She's beautiful. I like tiger lines. She's really, really nice. So let's get honing. What do you guys say? Let's clean this up. DMT 325. And let's place her like this. Let's get the bevel. Not the bevel, sorry. Let's get some slurry going. So I have other videos of Aiwatanis. Aiwatanis is like one of my favorite J-knots. One of my favorite mines. And I say this, and I'm going to repeat it again. A lot of people, I get these questions all the time. It's like, hey man, you know, if I had to buy an Usuku versus an Aiwatani, which one will give me a better edge? And there's no way of knowing that unless you own both stones and you have done testing and comparison in between them, right? Because these are natural stones. Doesn't matter. The tendencies of Usukus are usually that they're really hard, but there are some Usukus that are not finishing stones. And so every stone is different. It'll have its own characteristics and its own things that you have to work with, right? So this one right here, I find it a little bit harder than my last Aiwatani. It provides a very nice smooth edge, and so I will place this, if I was to rate it on the 5 number scale, I'll place this one like a 4.5, 4.25. It is hard enough to give you a very nice edge, and it's hard enough to pick up all the way from maybe 4K and up easily, and or soft enough to do that. So it is fast enough. It's not like lightning speed, but it is really, really nice. It's a pleasure to hone on it. Really, really nice. So that slurry is already darkened, so that's good. Now, I don't have a lot of work to do when it comes to honing with this razor right now, because a lot of the hard the heavy lifting was done by the Tsushima. Like I mentioned, just after you watch this video, go watch that one. But the Tsushima basically took me from the 1K all the way to almost shave ready. I say almost shave ready. I tried several times to shave off of that one, and it's almost there. I wouldn't shave with it if I had a choice, which I do. So yeah, so this stone right here, so what I'm doing is I'm just gonna be working this slurry back and forth, and then I'm gonna start diluting. That's basically what I do with most J-Nats, right? This right here, I think this stone, there's somebody already interested in this stone, so it's a shame. This one I really like, really enjoy this stone. The size is perfect for handheld. It's weird to say this, but it's a little bit on the heavier side. Is that a thing? You want a lighter stone? But you know, if you're looking for a copa, this is not it. Like a copa that is like, I had a super large copa that's heavier than this, but yeah, this is perfect, man. I put my arm here and you just hone away. It's great. So we got that diluting going on, dilution of the slurry. So now, if you guys see, look how it mounts all over, all the way to, look at that, with ease. I'm not applying any pressure. It's just, this edge is gonna be amazing. I have already shaven off of this stone 5 times, 5 razors. Yes, I will say it's either 4 or 5. Before I sell any stones, if I'm put it for sale or anything like that, I like to see what the stone is capable of. So I shave every day, so I have the opportunity to try different edges, just play with it. I don't know if you guys saw there, I took some of the slurry, literally scooped it, and then replaced it with just fresh water. And that's how I do my diluting of the slurry. Right now we have some murky water going on. I hope the brightness is coming up good. My setup, I'm still trying to figure out my best setup. I moved it from my last video, moved the camera, but the lighting system, the lights that I'm using right now are not the best, so I had to adjust. New place, I'll adjust and give you better setup. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna knock all this slurry off. Boom. Let's bring this here. If you guys ever do what I just did, please be very careful. I have cut myself before. It's not fun. And I have cut many towels drying razors. I really don't know why I dried it, because I'm gonna continue on it, but we're going to just clean the surface off, dry my hand, and boom, move this out of the way, boom. So yeah guys, this stone is really nice. It's not the hardest that you will find out there, but it will still give you a very nice edge I would say comparable to a very nice cuticle, but with that JNat Bead Blast edge. It's just really nice. It's not scary hard. Sometimes you have to be concerned about too hard. Very few instances you have to be concerned about too hard of a stone, but alright, let's introduce some water in there. On this one, I like to go on the running water and do a couple passes on the running water. And what I'm doing is I'm just getting a little bit more out of this stone. Just a tad more. I don't do this very often with J-nuts, but it helps. On a stone like this one, it really makes a difference. Little technique, nice strokes, nice slow strokes, and we should be good. All right, so on my next shaving video, hopefully soon after this video comes out, I will be shaving with this razor right here, and you guys can see how she performs, right? This is a super hollow freaking razor, so it takes a very nice edge. Very thin behind the edge is amazing, this little razor. And that's all we got, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Here was the Aiwatani natural Japanese stone, and all this splendor. Hit that subscribe button, and tell me, have you tried an Aiwatani before? What do you think? Most of my experiences with Aiwatanis, they've been a little bit on the soft side. So I'll say like a 4 in that imaginary scale. This one is a bit harder than most of the ones that I tried. I have been able to shave from most of them. There was one Aiwatani that I could not shave from, that it was not hard enough. But this is hard enough to provide you a excellent, it's great value too. It's a big chunk, it'll last you forever. So there you guys have it. Thank you for watching.